give a sense of that in this afternoon's talk. Now, the mythology of death and birth is of reincarnation. As I've said, I think already, reincarnation is the counterpart in the Orient of purgatory in the West. That's to say, it's a chance to live again and live out the experiences that should have illuminated you. Purgatory, as I like to say, is a postgraduate course. If you die unilluminated, unready to behold the beatific vision, which would smash everything that you are if you haven't opened, it's there to purge you. And so in the Orient, you come back for another lifetime. Now, the notion is that between the moment of death and the moment of reconception, 49 days pass, 7 times 7 days. And during the course of this, one has gone through all the worlds of the chakras. The chakra system that I introduced this morning is the one that we're going to review today, except in the opposite direction. The notion is that at the moment of death, you experience the great light. Can you stand it? Have you prepared yourself to dissolve? If you can't, there's immediate pullback, protection. That starts you down. Now, the family of the moribund would have sent for a lama, a priest, probably their family chaplain and teacher, to be present. And he will see to it that the person about to die takes the posture of the Buddha for the parinirvana, the lion posture. And then he will have his hand on the jugular vein or some pulse so that he will know at the moment of death that the person has died. And he will then begin to instruct. Now you may ask, what's the point of instructing somebody who's dead about the journey that the soul is about to take? There are two aspects to this. One is, does the person die completely all at once? Is there not a jangling dying of the nerves? The body dies not altogether like that, apparently. The idea is this steadying voice of one who has been one's teacher will help one to survive that jangling moment of disintegration of the spirit so that one will hold to the spirit and know where one is on the way. The other value is that the family is present, and this is a meditation on death. This is a good thing to have happen. You have come in your family life to an immediate and intense experience of one of the great experiences, the experience of death and its meaning, or its sense for your life. And the Lama will consequently be using this as a meditation moment for the family, not just sitting around talking about how he was in the old days. So at the moment of death, the Lama will say, you are now experiencing the mother light. Between your consciousness and universal consciousness, no obstruction. Try to hold that. You missed it. So you have started at the top. And being unable to hold, you've come down now here. And the Lama will now say, now try to bring into your consciousness the image of the Lord that has been of your worship throughout your lifetime. This may be any God. So long as that God has been understood to be the supreme image of the powers of the energizing energies of the universe as they have operated in your lifetime. It may be a Buddha image of one or another, as we'll see. Or it may be one of the Hindu gods. It may be some notion of Allah. It may be Yahweh. Any deity that's been your top deity, this is the place to contemplate it. He's second. He's not top. He's second. Then if you can't hold to that, there comes a very interesting series of experiences at this chakra here, the fifth.